Hey guys, Zoya here from the StarCraft squad. Spawning in the bottom right, we have, of course, this is our user submitted video, and our user submitter is Deathsause. He is a Terran player, and in the top left we have a Protoss named Caven. So we got TvP on Jungle Basin. I love this map so much, guys. It's so good for Terran. You got the fast expand, you can easily defend. You got this place with a planetary fortress, makes it unbeatable. You take full control of the map if you get both of these. I mean, I'm getting horny just thinking about this map. So we're going to speed right along, watch what he does exactly, keep an eye on his build. So, looks like we're getting ready to supply depot. Prefer to put one here, you know, on your mineral line, so if a drop comes you can just lift them up and defend your mineral line a little bit better. This guy's just now finishing, saying going back to mineral line. About to put down a barracks. We still haven't scouted yet, so that's our first problem. No scout has been sent out. Looks like we're just now sending out our scout. That's really late. If he's doing some sort of cheese rush, it'll be too late. Because by the time about right now, I'd say, if he did a proxy gateway, like 2 gateways right here, the first one would be just now finishing. He'd be current boosting out a zealot. By the time this finishes, you have a zealot in your base and a second one's on the way. You don't have any time to put down a bunker. If you would have sent it out a lot earlier, you would have seen something was going on. You would have scouted your base, and you would have been prepared to put down the bunker as soon as your barracks finishes. So, supply depot going down a little bit early. If you depot that early, guys, you can't immediately orbital command, and you can't immediately get out that marine. So wait until after you orbital command, and wait till after you build your first marine to put down that depot. It's not going to slow you down at all. It's just going to speed you up a little bit. So get guys in gas immediately. Still haven't transferred guys. Watching. So there's one guy. Here comes another. Let's see here. Scouting his base. We see he's got a 2 gate and a cyber core down. Where's your scout at? So you do see the 2 gate, you see the cyber core. You're just coming over here to see if he hasn't fax expanded. Okay, never mind. So you always want to check that expansion. So this ever happens where you're running through a mineral line, which you want to avoid at all costs, and they surround you, all you got to do is right click a mineral patch anywhere and you'll walk through all units. Now warp gate's on the way. Since you lost your scout, you will not be knowing he's chrono boosting out warp gate. Pumping out marines. We got 2 more racks going down, so we're 3 racks. And guys, 3 racks against Protoss, I don't recommend it. I guess on this map, since you can break down this rock, it'll be useful, but I don't like it. If you don't have a back door, 1 sentry can just completely screw you over. So we got a reactor and then tech lab. That's fairly standard against TvP. When you 3 racks, you want to get the double tech lab for double marauders, and you want to pump out constant marines. Take note that he 3 racks. You don't need double gas on 3 racks, guys. So don't 3 racks, and then you definitely need to get 2 guys into there if you are doing double gas for whatever reason you're going it for. You want to scout over here. He does have your probe in here. He's going to get a proxy pylon down, and that could be pretty terrible for you. You always want to scout inside your base and around here. Want to scout over here and over here so he's not warping in units into your base. Stem's almost finished. Concussive shell's going to be finishing about the same time. Engineering base done. We're getting +1 weapons. Good choice. Keeping a constant eye not to supply block ourselves. Getting a little bit ahead of it right now. We're at 39 of 59 food, so we don't need this extra supply depot. We could be building out of these guys right now, which we're not. We're not even building out of these bases. So right now we're 43 out of 67. We don't need a supply depot anytime soon. We're starting to slack on our, building of SCVs since we're moving out. Don't split up your army, guys. So say he's coming down this aisle right now. You just lost 2 marines for no reason. So right now you're gonna come in here, try and do a little push. He's got 3 sentries though, so you need to get in there quick. You did stem up. He did block off your army though, so you need to get as close as possible so something like this doesn't happen. He trapped your entire army and then you lost it. That's why you don't 3 racks against Protoss. So now you have this finished. We do see that he's got 3 gate in a row, but we did not see that he expanded though, so that's not good for us. We are expanding ourselves though. It's almost finished. We still haven't scouted this corner though, guys. You always want to put a supply depot over here in case he does some sneak attack on you. He could be walking in with a huge army right now and you won't even know it's coming. So this is just now finishing. Still no transfer of SCVs. We need to transfer SCVs immediately, guys. Got an orbital command on the way, but still no transfer of SCVs. We got a factory down. We're still producing out of these guys. Right now we need to see a Ghost Academy someplace. Get some EMPs. EMPs drain 100 energy, 100 shields. So completely deplete all of these guys' stuff. And then we're flying this factory over here, and we see that they're trying to break our back door. We do see there's a pylon over here. I don't suggest scouting with a factory, guys, especially on a map like this. You want to use your factory. You know, get some Hellions for the Zealots, get some siege tanks, get some Thors, whatever you want. Supply blocking ourselves, and we have 2 supply depots on the way, but that's not good. We have a reactor going down on the starport. We still have this factory just floating here doing nothing. Be constant eye of that. If we go to our income tab, we have 38 harvesters, the blues 28, so we are winning the economy war. We're still no ghosts, though. We need to get a ghost academy down, guys. We are producing some medevacs. Good job. We do not know he's got Colossus yet. Well, let's see if we scouted that. Pause. Deathsause. So no, we do not know he's got Colossus, so that's why you constantly want to scout, guys. You want to poke and prod, see if he's got any Colossus. You need to get those Vikings out, guys, because they are going to destroy this army. So we do have a 4th barracks with the tech lab on it. We're still pumping out lots of medevacs, which could be good if he had Immortals, but he doesn't. He's got Colossus, and your guys are just going to get eaten alive. So it looks like we're mounting up for a drop. Good job. We're going to go this way. You want to avoid the Zelnaga Cavern Tower, as much as possible. And then it looks like we're getting ready to do a little push. So what we're hoping on doing is, actually, so I'm going to take a quick point to note that we're sitting on 400 mils right now. This would be a perfect time to expand. Still just producing lots of medevacs. We don't need that many medevacs. Don't have 3 guys in that gas. Make sure you do that. Don't have 3 guys in that gas. Make sure you do that. Still, this factory is just wasting time right now. Probably want to expand here right now. Let's check out how our upgrades are going. We got +1/+1. We don't have an armory down. We need that armory down. We got all 3 Marine Marauder upgrades, so that's good. So here comes our drop. His army's out here, so this could do a potential amount of damage. We need to be paying attention to this, though, guys. Still not moving it in. Looks like we're moving forward. And because we failed to keep our army on one side of the base, we just threw away 3 units carelessly. And because he has his Zelnaga Cavern or tower, he knows that you're here. This force is going to destroy this force, guys. So here comes the drop, doing lots of damage. Right now, you want to pick off this Nexus, probably, or just, you know, pick off pylons, do something, because this force is now going to destroy you. So, looks like you lost that medevac. You need to be a little bit quicker getting out of there. And now it looks like we're pushing our army forward. Probably going to go try and do a backdoor push. So, we do see that Colossus were our opponents, but we don't... Okay, now we're getting Vikings, so now we are swapping the Vikings. Still no ghosts, though, guys. You don't understand how strong EMP is. So we have a reinforcement coming here. We're going to try and do a lot of damage to this back door, and then do a lot of damage to the front. So let's see how this goes here. Accidentally loaded that one up. Now he does see that you're coming, and right now it would be a good time to stim. Just do as much damage as possible. Now here comes the attack. Lots of stalkers, and he is running away. At this point, Blue's in a pretty shitty point. He lost his expansion. Right now, you should be taking your 3rd. Right now, you take this base immediately. Here comes the final push. Cuts off your entire army, and it looks like you won. You didn't have very many Vikings, but it looks like even though you blundered several times, you're still going to be able to win this army or win this fight. And okay, so let's quick recap of what. Oops, I hope I didn't go back to the beginning. So, you kept your minerals low, which is a good job. You built more production facilities. You have a lot of SUVs sitting here, though. Make sure you transfer them. This base is even close to fully saturated. You want to expand again. About the time you... Keep this in mind, guys. This should always help you if you always have trouble when to expand. Every time you attack, you expand. So when you're doing this little attack, pushing up here, you expand. Every single time you attack, you expand. Now, that doesn't mean every time you do a little drop or do some DT harassment, you expand. No. Every time you do a really strong attack, like when you came up here and did some damage, you expand. So now he's down to 1 bases, and you're about to be on 3. That's always good. Don't have idle SCVs. Make sure you guys are capping out these things. Looks like we finally got guys in this, but we had way too many. Oh, jeez. Make sure you don't overdo that. We supply blocked ourselves a couple times. We are at 200 supply right now, guys, and we're building more SCVs. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. This doesn't have an add-on on it. Get a reactor on it. Scout a little bit better. I mean, you didn't know he had Colossus until you saw the Colossus. Could have had a lot more Vikings early on and been able to do a lot of damage. Get an armory down, you know. Every building's useful, guys. Even the tech lab. People think mech's horrible against Protoss, but it's not. Mech's only horrible whenever they go Immortals. Get some Blue Flame Hellions, guys. Those destroy middle lines. Do a Blue Flame Hellion drop. Get some Thors. Thors destroy Colossus and infantry. I mean, there's so many things you could be using this tech lab for, and you just have it floating around here. So, I mean, you did a good job of keeping your minerals low. There's just a couple things you can improve on, like, you know, not having idle SCVs and stuff. That's about it. I mean, you threw away your army early on by trying to do a push with the 3-racks, but I mean, if you're 3-racksing, it's to apply an early pressure or to survive a 4-gate. So make sure, you know, you're not throwing away units, you know, like you did earlier when you walked 4 up here into that big army. So, yeah, that's it for now. Good job. Thank you for submitting the replay. I'm Zoe from the StarCraft Squad. Make sure you guys submit replays to StarCraftSquad@gmail.com. I will commentate them and post them on our channel. Make sure you guys check out our paid training service. It's a very thorough, in-depth training. $10, and people learn a lot. It's actually really going well. So if you guys want to be one of the people who are actually paying for this, and quite a few people have, I'm going to get them to post, you know, on our forums and stuff saying they enjoyed it. And yeah, so make sure you guys check that out. Check out Unknown's game. If you're a Protoss user submitter, you still submit to StarCraftSquad@gmail.com. You just it'll just be commented by someone else, so make sure, you know, you guys support Unknown. He has one video uploaded. He's going to be uploading a lot more soon, so that's good. And, yeah, I'm Zoya. I'll see you guys next time.